All right, guys. I just want to do another upload to the live series Bitcoin Trading Journal series. And I just want to give a brief update to kind of where I'm at with my position, what I'm looking at in the market, and where I think the price will go from here. Right now, we're on a macro chart. I probably laid out the case for, my macro opinion for this, over and over, just because the macro nature of the market. You spend a lot of time here. You have a lot of time to, issue your proclamations, but essentially, I'm in this position from the tightening volatility, and volatility starts unwinding a little bit. Grab this position down here. It's been several days, almost a week now since I've been in it, and I've been actively managing it. So I'm, going to provide some insights on how I'm doing that, what I'm looking for. Essentially, price ran up here. There's a previous video I uploaded, kind of documenting my sell orders, where I was taking profit, where I was adding risk. A lot of that happened up here in this level, and then I re-added some risk on the test down here at this level. Nothing major. The percentages of those low time frame moves, are very, very low relative to the actual position size, maybe 10, 20%. But as you can see here, there's this low time frame price swing within the greater trade idea. So I'm playing those two. It's not always easy to capture those in live time, but they are actionable if you're there for the trade. So essentially, yeah, I grabbed a little bit more risk here after taking profit up here on this test down here. I think I added maybe 10 lots or something like that. But essentially, you can see price kind of ran up and hit one of my take profits up here. The take profit was based off a run up above this high and then into these highs up here. Um, so you can see I still have some take profits on board, but I want to leave most of the position open. So even if it runs up here, I'm not very aggressive on taking stops right now. I mean, I've already pulled in a lot of profit. The initial position size is already half of what it was starting out down here, but I want to leave a lot of risk on the table, which I still have, because I am a little bit biased to thinking that we do see an expansion of volatility, and that price kind of starts getting a little bit crazy. There's no guarantee that would happen, but I do want to be able to participate in the market if that scenario does play out. Another point worth mentioning is that I tend to frame daily closes a little bit differently than your generic trading view model would frame it. Essentially, I tend to think of the daily range is from midnight New York time to midnight New York time. So if you're looking at a trading view account, it's going to show a close around, I don't know, it's either 6:30 or 7:30, depending on Central or Eastern Standard Time. But essentially, I prefer to look at it as uh, midnight New York time. So right now my time zone set to New York, so I just find that 0 100 hour. Let's see. So yeah, 0 100 there, 0 100 there. But right now I'm looking for the highs, just because we're in an uptrend. So let's see, highs right there. Um, then you'd have another high up here. Point being is that I actually would look at these as more of your daily highs, is in contrast to the typical candle formations that you might see. And you can see here, if you break it down this way, that um, you do see that steady stair step up of higher daily trading value or trading ranges. I think the key distinction here is that if you are just looking at the basic candlestick formations, like, it doesn't look like this. What you're looking for, or what I'm looking for to judge volatility expansion, is for a daily close above these levels. Which, just going by the typical candlestick patterns, you really didn't get that. I mean, it traded above, and then closed back down here based on this candlestick. But the way I look at price, price actually did close a day above this level, is the daily high we were referencing. Came up here, closed midnight New York time above these highs, retraced a little bit, but that's kind of the way I'm looking at it and looking at this high as being broken and structure broken on a closing basis. Again, this hasn't played out yet, but and of course you can always get a fake out, but I'm feeling confident about this trade and looking forward to seeing how it develops.